Hello, we have a mixed operations problem for you today. It's 7 plus 2 times 5. If you'd like to, you could pause the video and work this one out yourself. We'll come back and work it out together. All right, so if you remember your order of operations, there's really 4 steps to this. Um, there's parentheses, which is number 1. Then you have exponents. Now, the second step, exponents, it could also be factorials, square roots. This second step is really anything that is shorthand for repeated multiplication. Your third step is multiplication and division. Remember, multiplication and division have equal precedence and they're just solved left to right. So whichever comes first, that's the one you solve going left to right. And then your fourth step is addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction have equal precedence as well. Subtraction is nothing more than adding a negative number. A lot of people get confused with acronyms like PEMDAS and BODMAS, and they automatically assume that they're a 6-step checklist and either division is before multiplication, or some people actually think addition comes before subtraction because the A is before the S. None of that is true. It's really just these 4 steps. Now, if you're missing any part of it, you just move on to the next step. In this case, we don't have any parentheses. We don't have any exponents. If you're familiar with BODMAS, you would say we don't have any brackets, we don't have any orders, but we do have multiplication. So the multiplication is solved first. When you have 7 plus 2 times 5, the 2 times 5 is solved first. Well, 2 times 5 equals 10. Then comes our addition. We don't have any subtraction here, but we do have addition. We're left with 7 plus 10. 10 is the result of the 2 times 5, the result of our multiplication. So the correct answer here would be 17. Oh, and by the way, I want to say, only $2, but you can buy the Order of Operations Guide today. It's at PayHip. I have the link here in the description. This is the link to it, but if you're interested, it's got the history, it's got the information on all the different acronyms and so on. So take a look, check it out. Um, Back to the problem at hand. A lot of people are thinking that the answer is 45. Now, keep in mind, there is a difference between 7 plus 2 times 5 and 7 plus 2 inside of parentheses times 5. You could ignore this one here on the right. That one shouldn't be there. But whenever you have parentheses like this around the 7 plus 2, it's telling us to solve this addition first. So in other words, to get 45, you need to have parentheses around 7 plus 2. Remember the order of operations: parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, or if you're more familiar with BODMAS or BEDMAS, those you've got brackets, orders, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. Again, the very first step is parentheses. Parentheses are just grouping symbols, and they're telling us to solve what's ever inside of them first. So this is addition. Normally we do multiplication first, but the parentheses are telling us that we need to do this addition first. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 times 5 is 45. So in order to get 45, you need those parentheses. Otherwise, it's a different problem. 7 plus 2 times 5, written like this, is equal to 17. These are 2 different problems. A lot of people get confused over that. Again, multiplication is nothing more than repeated addition. When you have something like 7 plus 2 times 5, well, you can replace the 2 times 5 with addition. Remember, 2 times 5 is the same thing as adding 2 5 times. So 7 plus 2 times 5 could be rewritten 7 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Now, that's a lot more writing to write it that way, but these two are equivalent to each other. And 7 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is still equal to 17. So when you look at this and you go, well, why would I do the multiplication first if it's after the addition? Well, the reason is because multiplication is repeated addition. You need to take care of that first. If you want to add everything, that's great, but you better take care of the 2 times 5 first, because 2 times 5 is telling us to add the 2 5 times. It's not telling us to add that first 7 to the first 2. That's not what we're being told. And a lot of people will look at an expression and they assume that just because we read a sentence left to right, well, we must solve our math left to right, ignoring the order of operations. And that has never been true. Now you can take a look at all kinds of textbooks here. I've got a 1950s textbook on the left. I've got a 1922 textbook on the right. Both of these are very clear. They explain the order of operations. I'm not going to really go into a lot of detail here, but the order of operations is old. I mean, in Western civilization, it goes all the way back to the 16th century. So when I hear people say, well, I learned the old school way back in the 1960s, no, you really didn't. You either forgot or you didn't pay attention when you were in school, because no textbooks were ever written that taught blindly to solve left to right. Here's another textbook from 1913, and yes, it is an algebra book, but it doesn't matter because the order of operations applies to algebraic and non-algebraic expressions and equations. So it really doesn't matter. The fundamental operations are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Indicated operations are to be performed in the following order. First, all multiplications and divisions in their order from left to right, then all additions and subtractions from left to right. Pretty simple stuff. Again, division is nothing more than multiplying by a reciprocal. So multiplication and division have equal precedence. And we already said before that multiplication is the same thing as repeated addition. That's literally what multiplication is. Now, what about calculators? That's a good question because a lot of people get confused about what kind of calculator they have, and a lot of people get the wrong answer because they're using their little dollar store calculator, or maybe they're using their computer, the calculator app on their computer, which defaults for what's called standard mode. I'm going to show you how that works using the computer calculator. You could also try this on your cell phone calculator. If you got an iPhone or an Android, you're going to get the correct answer on those, just entering in the entire expression and hitting the equal sign. But let me show you how this works on the calculator. All right, here's the calculator, standard mode calculator on a Windows 11 computer. Now, if I try to type in the expression 7 plus 2 times 5 equals, I get 45 because in this mode, this calculator is acting in immediate execution mode. So it is performing each operation as it's entered. So that is actually the incorrect way to enter the problem using this type of a calculator. And this would be very similar for a cheap dollar store calculator. The way you would want to go about it, in this case, you need to enter 2 times 5 and then add 7 equals. Then you get 17. That would be the correct way to enter this into an immediate execution mode calculator. Now, if you switch this over to scientific mode and you do the same thing, I could enter the expression in. In this mode, it will work in what's called expression mode. 7 plus 2 times 5 equals 17. And notice how the difference here. You actually see the entire expression. 7 plus 2 times 5 equals 17. When I did this before, and I'll go back and do it again, when you go to standard mode and I say 7 plus 2, watch what happens as soon as I press the multiplication symbol. It already solved 7 plus 2 and gave me 9. It's already done that. And then if I say 5 equals, you'll see that what I've got here is 9 times 5 equals 45. I don't have the entire expression. So you have to be careful with calculators. There's two main input methods. There's immediate execution mode, And then there's expression mode. Expression mode is where you can type in the entire mixed operations expression and then press the enter key. So just be careful what type of calculator you're working with. All right, so yeah, we covered calculators here a little bit. We said 7 plus 2 times 5 is 17. You've got to check your calculator, check the input method. So please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. I hope this video has been helpful. I hope this video may have cleared up any issues that you might have. And if you'd like, give me a like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next video.